Yo, what's up y'all? Welcome back to another Roblox Studio video, where today I'll be showing y'all how to create a button to give a tool to the player. Just like this sword and this knife, the button will make sure that the player is under a set tool limit and that they don't already have the tool. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like. But anyways, let's just get right into it. So in Studio, anytime that you would like to make a server-wide change from a local script, such as adding a button in to spawn an item, you're going to need to use a remote event and a server-side script. So to begin creating our tool giving button, we'll first go into replicated storage, and if we don't have one already, we'll insert in a new folder and call it events. And in our events folder, we'll create a new remote event and call it give tool handler. Next, we'll need to create a folder where we'll store our tools. So also in replicated storage, I'm going to create another new folder and call it tools. In this folder, we can place all the tools that we would like to give, but since I currently don't have any, I'll go into the toolbox and look for some. And now with our tools, I'm going to quickly make a UI. The way that you make your UI doesn't matter. We're only going to need the button that will be used to spawn in the tool. So with our button, we're first going to need to insert in an object value and name it tool value. And the reason we're using an object value is for its ability to store instances such as players, items, and tools. And we're going to set the value to whatever tool we would like this button to spawn. So for me, I'm going to set it to my sword. And next, we're going to insert in a new local script into our button and call it ToolClient. And in this script, we can start by getting our services. So local replicated storage is going to be game get service replicated storage. And then we can get our information. So we can set local tool button equal to script.parent. And we can set local tool value equal to tool button find first child tool value, and we can just get the value. And then using replicated storage, we can set local events equals to replicated storage find first child events. And using our events, we can set local give tool event equal to events find first child give tool handler. And next, we're going to need to make a function to handle the clicks. So we'll get our tool button.mouse button one click and connect a function to it. So every time the button is clicked, we're going to need to fire the event to tell the server what tool to give. So we'll get our give tool event and fire the server. And it's important that you only insert in your tool value, because remote events automatically tell the server what player sent it in. And now with that, we can go into server script service and insert in a new script and call it ToolServer. And in this script, we can start by getting our services. So local replicated storage is just going to be game get service replicated storage. And then we can get our information. So with our replicated storage, we can set local event equals replicated storage find first child events. And then with our events, we can set local give tool event equal to events find first child give tool handler. And next, we're going to need to make a function to handle the events. So we can get our give tool event to on server event and connect a function to it with player and their desired tool as our variables. And in our function, the first thing we're going to need to do is make sure that the player has a character. So we can set local character equals player.character or player.character added wait. So this will wait until the player has a character. And then we can get our inventory. So local inventory equals player.backpack. And next we're going to need to run our checks. So in one if statement, we're going to need to add a limit on the total tools they can spawn. And we're going to need to check if the player already owns the desired tool. So to start, we can check if number of inventory get children is less than or equal to 10 then, which is equal to 1 full hotbar. And not inventory find first child desired tool.name. So if the player doesn't already have the tool in their inventory. And not character find first child desired tool.name. So this is going to check if they don't have 1 full hotbar of tools, and if they don't already have the tool in their inventory, and if they don't already have it on their character. And if we pass our checks, then we can add our tool. So we can set local clone tool is equal to desired tool clone. And then we can set our clone tool.parent equal to the inventory. And once you finish this script, I would recommend that you clone your tool value and ToolClient script into all of your text buttons. And make sure that you change your tool value to all the tools that you'd want to spawn. And with that, we can go ahead and test everything out. So in testing, I can go and click my give sword button. I see that it gives me the sword and I can run around with it. And then I click it again and it doesn't give me another sword, whether I have it equipped or not. And then I can click my give knife button, it gives me the knife. I can run around and swing it around. And if I click it again, it doesn't give me another knife. And we can click on the server to see if it gave us the tool on the server too. And we see that I'm holding the sword from the server's view. But anyways, with that, our scripts are finished. Thank you guys for watching. Like always, all scripts will be in the comments down below. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please make sure to leave a comment. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one.